We live. I'm pretty sure we're live. What's going on, everybody? Friday morning. I don't know, almost Friday afternoon. I guess Friday afternoon if you are in the UK. Early Friday morning if you're on the West Coast. But what's going on? Hopefully it's going very well so far. And what do we have here? JB. We got JB, Crypto Rocketeer, DD214, Nick F, Brett Texas, Mark, Keith. And that is it in the chat. Good job, guys. Thank you for being here bright and early. And ready to start. JB says, all right, Clay, here's your ultimate surfer snapshot. If you haven't heard of the Surf Ranch, it's probably the best manufactured wave in the entire world and took 10 years to build. Okay, well, I have heard of it. My dad said it comes on after The Bachelor, and it's a good show. So it's basically a reality surf competition show taking place in the Surf Ranch with legitimate stakes. The two winners, you get to join the WSL Tour, which is limited to the top 32 in the world. Well, there's a little bit too much fake drama for my taste buds. It's like Survivor. And if you're interested in surfing, you should check it out. Okay, I will. I didn't love the alliances, voting people out, etc. If it was just a straight surfing competition, it would have been 100% in. I would have been 100% in. But they're fighting to get into the WSL, which is the legit competition. JB, thank you very much for the very detailed update on that. Nick F says, hey Clay, how's your morning? It's going very well so far, Nick F. How's your morning going? I woke up 3 hours before my alarm, so if I start typing gibberish, I've just fallen asleep on my keyboard. Brett, it is 100% acceptable. If I start talking gibberish, I've done the same thing. I've fallen asleep on my keyboard. But you'll watch my head crash down there. Let's go, Dominic. Let's do it. Brett, you need to show me how to get your name to highlight. What do you mean? When you type somebody's when you just type somebody's name in, or what? I think you get to do it on the computer, man. If you're on your phone, I don't think it's going to work right. Happy Friday, bros. What's going on, El Campo? Happy Friday to you. Hi, DD214. Fiesta Friday. Fiesta Friday. Fiesta Friday. Today is Fiesta Friday. Happy Friday, Clay. Let's get this money. Let's get it, Mark. Clay fam. What up, gangstas? What do we have going on with AMC so far this morning? Holding steady above that $40 mark. Very nice. That's what I like to see. I don't want to go back down into the 30s ever. Who could possibly be calling? And now Nick F is going to yell at me. Oh my gosh. Give me 2 seconds. I swear. Somebody's calling me right now. Like, don't they know? Don't they know? Alright. Alright. Nick F, I took care of it, man. I took care of it. We're back. We're back. I took care of it, dude. Oh, man. It was like a spam number, too. I don't understand why they do that. It's Nick calling. Yeah, dude, it would be Nick calling just to yell at me and say, silence your phone. Like, he would test me like that. Loudspeaker that call. Pringleton, I'm almost positive that if I answered that call, it would cut the camera out. Like, I don't think that it would be able to handle both at the same time. Ready for another relaxing day with AMC. Dude, if you think today's going to be relaxing, then I think today is going to be relaxing. Actually, I have no idea what's in store for today. Hopefully it works out pretty well. What is that, Clay? What is that? What is what, dude? What is the call? It's Nickelback. It's Nickelback. Yes, it was Nickelback calling. He wants his breakfast. I didn't give it to him yet. I have to check it's on silent. Somehow. Oh, come on. No, Nick. Don't check for me. You just wait and see. It is on silent now, though. 69 AMC today. Florida. If it goes to 69 today, I'll send you a free shirt, man, because I'm going to be happy. Clay, I found your number at an IHOP restroom. Just checking if it's yours. DD214. Apparently it worked, man. Apparently it worked, so it must be mine. Happy Friday. Super Mom, what's going on? Today is going to be a good Friday indeed. All right, so yesterday's close, previous close, 40.31. Let's put this bad boy at 40.31. All right, this is the red. This is the red-green mark right here. You know what we should do? We should just put 2 lines in there. Green above. Oh, we can make it a little smaller. Green above. No, not a trend line. And come on. Come on. And red below. Okay, green above, red below. That's your break-even point for today, ladies and gentlemen. We will watch that the rest of the day. Hopefully we close in positive territory. SPRT going bananas. Yeah, dude. Well, it's kind of funny, man. All the other AMC channels are talking about SPRT, so I don't even know if they're AMC channels anymore. But yeah, SPRT is having a wonderful day today, basically doubling in price. I think it was like almost $40 per share. It's 35 earlier when I was watching. Mike, happy birthday. If it's your 22nd birthday, if you're on day 22 of Groundhog Day situation, what price do we close at today? We need to know. Dude, Mike, is today your 22nd birthday? Mike, let us know. Dude, you know what I'll do. You know what I'm going to do if it's your birthday. You got to let me know, man. AMC and AQST going to Pluto next week. Mike, let's see it, man. 40. It's already at 40.80. I think it hit 55 pre-market, though, didn't it? Did it hit 55 pre-market? Was I looking at it correct? Clay, let's talk about support.com. Let's do it, Eric. Like all the other AMC YouTube channels, let's talk about support.com because that seems to be what everybody wants to talk about, and I don't know why. Yo, what's up, Big Clay? LFG to the moon. Ajamawi. What's up, Big Ajamawi? Let's go to the moon, man. 228.80, 222.87. Paul, is that your birthday? February 22nd, 1987. Lucy! Been a while since I've seen you, Lucy. What's going on? AMC to the moon, baby. Absolutely. AMC is going to the moon. If you support folks, use your profits to buy AMC, you will be in the green and have a lower average. Yes, support folks. Do that. When it went up after hours, you said it could be a sell-off. What makes it go down? When it went up after hours, you said it could be sell-off. What makes it go down after hours? Dude, if it's going up, if a price is going up, it wouldn't be a sell-off. People would be buying it if the price was going up. I think I missed the question. I think I misunderstood the question somehow, Chris. If it's going up, it's not a sell-off. If it's going up, people are buying. Cost 20% increase earlier this week. Francisco, I'm going to be honest, man. I think we just broke through resistance at $38 per share, and we rode all the way up to the next level of resistance, which was around $48 per share. I think it was strictly these technical traders that were jumping in and taking advantage of lines of support and resistance. It's like the price is right. Put a showcase of merch together and give it to who gets the closing price. Yes, Banana Man. I should do that. We got a sticker pack, we got some shirts, and whoever gets the closest to the closing price wins the pack. Looking so bullish today. I love it, Neo Wolf. AQST, it definitely said to squeeze up as well. Donnie likes AQST. I'm still here buying and holding AMC. Lucy, very nice. And Nick F says the kid's mini drone broke, but don't worry. Tell your dad I can show him how to fly again soon. They're sending a replacement. Gotta love good customer service. So rare these days. Hey, man. You really do have to appreciate good customer service. You want to give a shout out to the brand, the company? Go for it, man, because I like good companies who take care of it. But Nick F., we probably know that it wasn't an accident that it broke. Kid probably ran it right into the ceiling fan while it was on, didn't he? Just got the live notification right now. Good job, YouTube. You're only 9 minutes late on the notification and sending it to people who are already in here. So congratulations to your algorithms. We will no longer try to figure those out because they apparently do not make sense. AMC. Forget SPRT. Let's talk AMC. Zay, that's what I'm talking about, man. We got the AMC man in the chat right now. Good deal. Sanptain. Okay, guys, if you want a decent company, Sanptain could, they got good customer service. Never heard of them. Snaptain. Still never heard of them, but it's easier to say. Snaptain is easier to say. Just got mine too a bit late. Come on, YouTube. Why are you late today? I might be confused. I thought the other day when it ripped and kept going up after hours, I thought you meant that's like sell-off, like it was just catching up or something. I'm probably tripping. You may be tripping, dude, because no, there wouldn't be a sell-off. So when it was ripping the other day, when it ripped from 38 to 48, okay, or maybe I did say once it hit 48, they were selling off at that level. That wouldn't have caused the run up in the price, but I can show you, dude. Because look, man, I've been spending a decent amount of time watching these day traders talk about different stocks, and it is funny, man. They've got just a very, and it might be good. It might be good for them to have such a focused mindset on technical analysis patterns and what you watch for on a chart. But it's also bad because they're completely missing the point on what is happening with AMC right now. And I don't know. It's good that they're buying at levels of support, but they're really tearing it down when they see levels of resistance. So let's pull this up here. So the other day when we ran from 38 all the way up to 48, man, you can see that this was a decent level of resistance just on this 1 hour chart. We couldn't bust it here. We couldn't bust it here. We couldn't bust it here. And then we reattempted this $38 level. When we broke it, like, forget this line and forget this line, because I got these lines on here for today. Forget these lines as well right here. Pretend this one's on here, and then if you were looking at another level of resistance, you could probably come out. You see, we got, like, this is a very significant line here. So you can come all the way out until you get into this area right in here, right? So we had room to run once we busted 38. So we bust 38, and boom, we just run all the way up until we're testing this level of resistance in $47, $48 range. And then once we hit it, all these day traders, man, they come in here, they hit that $48 level, and they're like, okay, that's our level of resistance. We got to take our profit now. And they sell it. They're going to do so all the way until they get a stupid level of support. Now, we do have a decent level of support in this area right here that's been forming. But if we break through that, we're back down at 38 again. So I truly believe that this was just breaking through a technical level of resistance and running all the way to the next one. Clay, did Crick Bro ever come back? No, Crick Bro, listen, man, I put him outside on the leaf, and I did hear him a little bit yesterday, but I don't know if it was him or if it was another cricket. I have no idea. But it's the first time and hopefully the last time I've ever pooped on by a cricket. I hope that does not happen again. It was a little weird. I didn't even know crickets pooped. What's a good morning, everyone? Welcome to blah, 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 blah. Don't skip class. We're going to blah, 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 or text data. Oh, gosh. Is that how Trey would do an introduction there, Simon? I like it, man. I like it. I need AMC to squeeze. It takes money to make money. Yes, it does, Matthew. It takes. You got two choices when you're making money, man. You can either make it, you can work for it by using your time and your strength and your effort, or your money can make you money. Clearly, it's a lot simpler when your money makes you money and a lot less stressful. But you got a choice, dude. If you don't have the money to make some money, you can make the money. Then you got the money to make the money. Day traders on AMC are low because Banana Man, it is nice that they stop us from coming down when we reach levels of support like this and they start buying again. But man, if they just got it through their thick skulls that it's not the time to sell, it would be very nice. So Clay, you mean we need to explosively break resistance so that day traders won't be able to sell fast enough and think twice? Yeah, Joan De Jesus. So check it out, man. And I can't speak for all day traders, right? But if I was day trading AMC here, this is exactly what I would look for. I would look for it to test a level of resistance like this. Now, I may have had the level down here in the 46.50 range because if you scroll way out, you can see that this is closer to the level we were in right here. No, not that one. You can see that this is closer to the level that we were in right here. So I may have had my level of resistance in this area right in here. Now, when we look at it, okay, we test it, we don't break it. 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 I'd be looking for a breakout if I was going to hold my position, or I'd be looking for a bounce back off and it start to go back down before I got out of the position. So that's why you see it stall in this area, in this level of resistance right here. And then finally, when it does break it and decide to come down, that's when you watch everybody, all these day traders start to get back out. So if we did break through this level of resistance, they would be much more likely to hold their positions or even add more positions on the way up. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Even then, it's going to be nice if we break resistance at $55 to $60 because they'll probably all jump on and there is no resistance on the chart. But the stupid thing is with day traders, man, they love a 5% gain, a 2% gain. They love it, and then they're ready to get out again, which is good, but not good when it's for AMC. We don't want them to do that with AMC. Just kidding. I eat plenty of fiber. Jonah Jesus, explosively breaking resistance is the reason I woke up at 4 a.m. Nice, Brett. Nice. By the ask, people, help beat the algorithms. Yes, Lex, if you just slap that ask button, we're going to be doing very well. Fiber makes it even more explosive. Ooh, YouTube is un-American, man. I believe that you changed your name today. Is that correct? Chicken burger with fries. Oh, dang, is that message was for the food truck. Well, good deal, man. At least we know you're getting a chicken burger and fries at 11 o'clock in the morning. Very nice. Why day trade isn't cheaper to tax a lump sum? Why day trade isn't cheaper to tax a lump sum? I don't know if I understood that one, man. I don't know. But day traders would be, they would be making all short-term capital, so they'd be just paying ordinary income on all their taxes. Mr. River, in order to make the best financial decision that suits your own needs, you must conduct your own research and seek the advice of a licensed financial advisor if necessary. Yes, you must do that. But no, I am not a financial advisor. Thank you, Mr. Viver, for asking me that. We bullish. Yes, Vince, we bullish, man. Chili cheese fries. Those will be good too. I want to do it with AMC. What, buy and hold? That's what you want to do? Good deal. Nah, we apish. Bullish, apish, aka, yes, I remember, YouTube. I remember. We apish. Neil Wolf, did you watch, I didn't watch, Review Dork's video, but he was saying that bullish on AMC or something. Was he talking about the difference between bulls and apes, or what was that video about? Did anybody watch that? I didn't see it. You don't recognize that, Clay? Dude, Nick F. No, is it from the description? It could be from the description. I don't know. Do you hold my calls? Hold them. Do you pay capital gains on day? Yeah, you're gonna pay capital gain taxes on day trading. Anytime you make a gain in the market, man, you don't think that the government's gonna tax you? Straight from your description. Yeah, dude. Okay, so I did know it probably came down from there, but it sounded pretty legit, Nick F. It sounded pretty legit. I just want to make sure. See, bro, what's up, Emilio? Clay, bro, is our king. No, you are the king, Sam Blow. You are the king, man. Go drink. You guys are crazy, man. Sorry, that was meant for the dog. Hold my calls. That was meant for the dog. Okay, the dog was meant to hold your calls. Good deal. I'm also not a financial advisor, but I did stay at Holiday Inn Express last night. Does that count? Boat Bum. Yes. Do they still have commercials like that? Clay, have I ever told you one of my many stage names is Moas? Also, you do know we're not going to get to the low volume like you want, right? So in that case, what else are you looking for the squeeze? Dude, I'm still hopeful, okay? I'm still hopeful that we can get there. We can spread the word about AMC, and finally we can get it through the thick skulls of everybody out there trading AMC, and we can watch it squeeze. Next thing that I would need to see, though, is a really high price or a decent rump, and I don't want to say extremely high volume, but I want to see people buying AMC. Now, I would rather see them holding AMC, but I would just rather. It's so difficult for me to say that I need people buying AMC, because as long as there's people willing to sell AMC, the price isn't going to rise. Look at this, one random hair. As long as there's people willing to sell AMC, the price isn't going to rise. So the main thing that I want to see is low volume. But otherwise, dude, we just need a high price. I don't think the high price is going to do it, though. I don't think the high price is going to cause as much stress on the hedge funds. Like, Mr. Pina Colada, what's going on? Only if you cash it out. Something, but I missed it. Yeah, I forgot about that. But I remember Trey saying it. Okay. So I think I missed something. Bro, since you're not a financial advisor, should we donate to charity to write the taxes up? I am not a financial advisor. How's the cricket doing, man? Sam, hopefully he's doing pretty good. I heard him chirping last night. Could have been a different cricket, though. Who the heck knows? Clay, is it safe to assume that $300 is not a squeeze? The same way we were saying 50 is not a squeeze when you're trading an 8. Not safe to assume it, okay? If you want to be safe to assume something, always assume that when you have ridiculously high volume, that it is a squeeze, okay? If you want to be more conservative, when we did run up to $70 back in June, it would have been conservative to assume that was a squeeze. Why? Because the volume out there could have easily allowed for all of the short shares to be covered. Dude, we had 750 million shares being traded in one day. There were only 100 million short shares that were outstanding. The hedge funds could have easily covered in that time frame. Now, when I say it's conservative to assume that the squeeze is on at that point, right? That's assuming you're not looking at Ortex's estimated data, and even if you are, that you're just assuming that the hedge funds are out there covering. Now, here's the difference, all right? The hedge funds, back in June, they could have covered 90 million short shares, 100 million short shares. They could have gone out and covered all of their short shares that they had outstanding, but opened new ones back up. Because what are we ever looking at? We're only ever looking at the net change in the short shares. When we go from having 90 million short shares to having 100 million short shares, they could have covered all 90 million and ran it up to $70, and they could have opened up a new 100 million short shares at that $70 range. We're only looking at that total, that net number there. So if you're a conservative trader, you're going to have to look at it that way. If you like a little bit more risk, then yeah, you can assume that they're not being covered, because it's never going to be a perfect ratio either, right? If we've got a billion shares being traded, a lot of that's going to be FOMO. A lot of that's going to be these retail investors. A lot of that's going to be the high frequency trading algorithms that go out there and sell a share 2 times every 3 seconds and things like that. So there are a lot of other factors that drive into that volume and drive it up. But when it gets to $1 billion, man, or 1 billion shares, it's kind of that's really, really high volume. And it would be much more conservative to assume that shorts are being covered around there. Oil tipped comes in and says, that doesn't mean it's a short squeeze. Gamma, definitely. Yeah. And oil tipped. How were the mozzarella sticks last night, man? We need to know. We need to know how are the mozzarella sticks. I keep dreaming about November 12th. Ocampo, what's November 12th, man? Is that the day? Is that what we're looking for? Bro, high volume equals squeeze. Me slowly turns my volume to max. Yes, man. High volume equals squeeze. Low volume equals squeeze. Just turn your volume up and down all day long and see if it works. Oh, man. I'm with you in needing low volume to trigger the squeeze, but I don't truly believe we can get there. I have my doubts about the squeeze now. I'm still holding up. Francisco. Yeah, dude, I probably want lower volume than anybody else out there. I do want, 0 shares being traded. Will we get there? Probably not. If we do, it's going to be just an obscene risk for the hedge funds if we're not willing to trade the stock. Price goes nowhere with no volume. People have to be buying for the price to go up. Clay, seriously, what you want is impossibility? No, dude, it's not impossible, man. It's not impossible. So when I say 0 shares being traded, yeah, clearly the price isn't going to go anywhere. It's going to flatline, right? But if you got 1 share being traded, man, if you can use the milkman reference. I mean, Sam's dad still hasn't come back. He's trying to haggle for that $1 million gallon of milk. If nobody's willing to sell it, right, and you get all the way down to roughly 0 shares being traded, as soon as that one guy comes in and offers a share price, that's where the price ticks to. And if it goes down to 0 shares being traded, okay, and you go out, man, you're the sacrifice play. You offer $1,000 a share. You want to go buy 1 share and you throw $1,000 out there. Somebody's likely to accept that, right? When it goes from $40 to $1,000, you're likely to fill that order. That means the price is now at $1,000 per share. It's going to tick to $1,000. That was the next filled order, and that's where it goes from there. That is an extreme risk for the hedge funds. Come and handle in progress? Probably. There's probably a bull flag somewhere too, Ajmawi. Clay, hold up your hands and oil tip to tell him to stop when the mozzarella stick hits. Yeah. Oil tipped. What size mozzarella sticks did you use last night? So we need to know. Nick F. In the time crunch, I tried to encourage the dog to poop by quickly saying, "Come on, that." Oh my gosh, old lady turned the corner. It happens every time, Brett. It happens every time, man. Oh man. I've been here before, the stream, and surprise, surprise, no notification again. Thank you very much, YouTube. I appreciate the no notifications that you're sending to everybody. Silhouette, I am going to forever hold my stocks and believe in the cause because I am fully convinced that they will never let the mother of all short squeezes happen. They just won't. Here's the deal, though, man. They can't stop it from happening. If everybody did the same thing, they can't stop it from happening. No sleep yet. Oil tipped. How have you not gone to sleep, man? Do you watch or hear of New York? Yes, I don't watch all of his videos, but I've watched several of his videos, and clearly I know who New York Angelo is. Very hard, unless you had watched that dude, like all of his videos, it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying sometimes. Check out Ride. Please let me know your thoughts on this one. Veronica, I've not seen anything about Ride so far. I've not looked at that stock, but I did see a lot of people in Coors' channel talking about Ride this morning, so they must be interested in it for some reason. I don't know why, but they must be interested in it for some reason. All right, bro, let's go AMC. Bobby, let's do it. Yeah, Mr. Beast can trigger the squeeze. A new video. I bought 10 million shares of AMC. Combo. Yeah, if Mr. Beast went out and posted on probably the backup channel to his backup channel to his backup channel, he would drive a lot of interest in AMC. And then you'd have all the 12-year-old kids telling their parents that they want them to buy them a share of AMC. So, yeah, dude, there comes another, I don't know, 18 million AMC holders for us. Cup and handle on the 3 minute and 5 minute. Pull! Very nice. We got a cup and handle coming on 3 and 5 minute. What about the 1 minute right there, man? We got a little cup and handle, baby. I don't know. What's a 5 minute look like? We got a little cup, a little handle. By far the favorite pattern of anybody in the YouTube realm. And basically any day trader these days. Let's see. Zamanica Bro, too much volume for a penny stock. Julio, what's the volume like for it right now? What do you got on Zom? Good morning. I got my notification late, but at least you're still alive today. Yesterday was crazy. Cassie, people seem to be getting notifications pretty late, YouTube. I don't know what's going on with that. That might actually do it. Silhouette, I missed your, I forget what you said earlier. You saying the Mr. Beast thing might actually do it? Clay, I feel like you and I are going to have an agree to disagree in regards to volume. No, man. Listen. I think that you agree that that my idea about volume is correct, but I also agree that I highly, highly, highly doubt that we get to zero volume. You know what I mean? Like I feel like zero volume is as likely as $1 million a share. You know what I mean? Like, I know that it's an ideal situation, but I do believe that you also agree that low volume would cause the hedge funds to, well, I don't know, realize the risk of not being able to go out and purchase those shares. How many calls are currently in the money? Somebody got the call numbers for options? I don't know how many calls are currently in the money, but if somebody's got the if somebody's got the numbers on the options that we can see if we're gonna cause a gamma squeeze this week, let us know. YouTube just gives it a minute to make sure the Rube Goldberg setup is still standing. Yes, the Rube Goldberg setup is still standing. They do that, man, because I guess they realize that some days we just we lose the stream, and then it's useless to send a notification. Definitely agree about with low volume, too much noise. Yeah, and it's going to be difficult to get super low volume, right? I just hope that we do. My girlfriend agrees for low volume or a subtitles kind of, we're a subtitles kind of house. She gets headaches easy, so we keep the volume pretty low. With this in mind, my vote goes with Clay on the low volume. Thank you very much, Sam. I appreciate that. Subtitles, though, I don't know about subtitles. That's difficult. Subtitles are a difficult thing to get used to. We need your pet for AMC. The Cricket P. I don't know where the cricket is at. He's got to be outside. I mean, he's probably not still where I put him. I am imagining that he just left. So, All right, so we're back. So I was behind on the stream and just set it to live, but the mozzarella sticks didn't have it. Ah, come on, oil tip. How do people get behind on the stream? Do you hit pause or do you, like, how do you get behind on the stream? I gave her the option. She gave me quite a good response. You gave her the option for mozzarella sticks and she gave you a good response? Dude, now I don't even know if we're talking about code or if we're talking about something completely different, but now I need to know. Anyway, man, thanks for all the information and motivation you provide. Peace and love from Colorado. Wet. Peace and love from Ohio, my man. When you said we weren't really close to the squeeze because too much needs to change, that doesn't really have anything to do with Gary G and the new laws because that stuff is all new this year. Just wondering. No, man, when I say that, I'm more or less thinking like the people that are out there day trading are going to continue to day trade. The people that, want high volume and want to sell the stock and things like that, I think that those things need to change. I'm more or less thinking that the people who call themselves the apes, the people who want to see the short squeeze are the ones that need to be holding the vast majority of AMC. And I believe that we're still not there yet. I believe that we kind of get the idea that we are there because we surround ourselves with these like-minded people all day long, that AMC is gonna squeeze, AMC is a short squeeze play. And then I've noticed, if you go out into these day traders YouTube channels, or if you go out into these day traders like TikTok live channels where they're posting all their videos or their graphs on TikTok live and all these different places, they still don't, I don't know if they just don't get it, if they don't understand, if they haven't heard it, if they're just like so surface level that they don't understand what's going on, but they're not on board for a short squeeze yet, and they need to be on board for a short squeeze if we're going to get there. Clay, that makes literally no sense. Half your life is this stream where you have no volume and just read subtitles of us talk. Okay, Sam. Touche, my man. Touche. That is correct. I was more or less talking about a TV show, but you are correct on this one. It does make no sense. Go back to the screenshots of all your super stickers. No, don't go back and screenshot all my super stickers. That'll be terrible, man. That'll be terrible. Guidance needed with all the spirit hype that just with all the support hype that came out of nowhere. While some have held AMC for months, it's discouraging. AMC endless shorts. We're nowhere close to the squeeze while we watch others rip. Jason, if that's discouraging to you, man, you don't have to be all in AMC. It's just what you do hold in AMC. Be willing to hold. Like, you're still allowed to diversify your portfolio and go out there and partake in other trades, in other plays. And yeah, man, I get it. You're holding something and you watch something else 10x. Maybe you weren't in AMC when we were trading at $4 or $5, but AMC has also more than 10x'd. We went from $2 to $70. If you got in at $5, you're trading at $40. You've 8x'd, man. Like, you're still doing excellent in AMC. And I understand that if you got in AMC a little bit late, it can be discouraging to watch it come back down a little bit or whatever. But, hey, man, it doesn't mean you have to be 100% AMC. Michael, if all apes bought 1 or 2 shares of another meme stock at cost BlackBerry, could we organically create another runaway superstar? If so, I'm in. I don't know the shares outstanding and stuff on those 2 stocks, and I don't know the short interest on those stocks. But yeah, man, I guess it's the same thing. But and thank you very much for the super chat. I don't know if I said thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate the support. If we were to do that, it would have to have the same attention and the same hype surrounding it to be in like the same realm as AMC. And dude, there's something, for some reason, man, there's something magical about AMC and GameStop that everybody that's in it is so hyped. And if we continue, it's contagious. You know what I mean? Like, you spend a couple days in the stock, in the community, it's contagious. So I don't think that it's going to be impossible to sway these day traders to understand what's going on here. So that's like my hope in it. In thinking that, all right, these guys are good, but if they actually knew what was taking place, they would be dude, I don't know, under the short squeeze spell or something, they would get on board with what we've got going on here, because I mean it is truly amazing what's happening here, and I know you guys can feel it. I know you guys can feel it. There's probably some of you out there that were like, oh yeah, AMC might squeeze to $20 and that's it. We saw it in January. It might squeeze to $20 again and that's it. Now, that was 6 months ago. Now you're kind of like, oh yeah, 2,000. I think it can go to 2,000. Like, I'm on board with 2,000 now. Hey, who knows? 8 months from now, you might be like, we might be sitting at 2,000 and the shorts are still out there, and you might be like, oh yeah, I think AMC can go to 20,000, man. I think AMC. I know there's some people out there who originally thought that AMC may squeeze at $20 or $30. You may see a 10x, 20x run up, and then it's over, right? But the mind is shifting, and we may see it shift even further from now. I feel comfortable with my 500. My 500 shares around $30. I was a little late in, but they're 10 up. That isn't bad. TP, exactly. That's not bad. That's not bad. You're up what? 33% on your 500 share trade so far. That's excellent. If I got in at $5, I'd be on cloud 9. My average is 38. I've barely seen green, and yet I'm eager for it to finally come. But knowing what's coming makes this wait cake. Exactly. And you know what, dude? Yeah. You'd be on cloud 9. Maybe that's the reason, like, I'm so optimistic about AMC too, is that I've been green basically from the start, right? And I know there's a lot of people in here that have been green basically from the start. So it does help when your portfolio's green, but if your portfolio's red right now, it's not going to stay red forever. Yoing your platform and social media. Yoing your platform and social media. I don't even know. It's possible. You can research it and let's try it on another stock. It might work. We will follow. Michael, hey man, you know, I do believe that if everybody did jump on something, it would cause a run up like that, right? When you see day traders, just the way all the day traders flocked to AMC when it broke $38, it does create a run up. But for the run up to be sustainable, we need everybody to be on board with not only watching it run up, but continuing to hold it as it runs up. Why is Reddit so mean? I mean, I go there and try to be cool, and everybody's pure evil. The paranoia on Reddit is astonishing. I have no idea, Banana Man. I have no idea why Reddit is so mean, but they definitely are. There's a shift. Come on, Antics. There's a shift where? Nokia, I mean, it's just really slow. Nokia, I mean, it's just really slow. I'm gonna miss it. I'm a short seller. Come on now, Ishan. I know you're not shorting anything green since March. That's what I'm talking about, oil tipped. And oil tipped is crazy though too. Oil tipped is in 100. I'm pretty sure 100% of oil tipped's portfolio is in AMC. He's doing very well, but it's a very risky play. I'm seeing a dip between 36 and 39. Yeah, dude. If we break through 40, man, I'm in the same range as you there. I'm in the same range. I'm roughly around 38 if we break through 30. If we break through 40. I'm a short seller. Jeremy, if you're short selling AMC, good luck to you, man, because you're probably going to get burnt. I started at the end of January, was red instantly with conviction. I averaged down, and now I continue to buy even if I average up. Conviction is key. Emotions out of it. JRAS. Yes, man. Yes. And started in January. I can guarantee, dude, unless you average up super heavy at $72 or $77 after hours, I can guarantee you're still in the green right now. Next week, Wednesday, might squeeze. I would like it to squeeze next Wednesday. Let's try it with cost. Cheap right now. Well, guys, if you want to go jump in cost, go jump in cost. Okay, we need to try this today. If you change your angle of the camera and trim the goatee and go with the Wolverine beard, I guarantee we hit 56 or 46.50 end of day. Don't let us down, Clay. Dude, it would be so I can't really change the camera angle because the chat's on this side of it's on the right side of the laptop. So like the chat's right here and the phone's right here. So it's as close as possible without me like otherwise it'd be like this. Like if I'm looking at the camera here, you know, I'd be looking straight at it, but the chat's all the way over here. So I'd have to be coming that far to see the chat. So I can't really change the camera angle, otherwise I would. Jeremy says, super active, missed it. Absolutely a cakewalk, but if you can definitely hold and wait, that's it. The shorts will eventually be covered. Jaga, the shorts have to cover for sure. Conspiracy theory. They don't really want this over 40. They losing, and Tuesday, it's going to get them in 50 cents. Dude, I would hope. They clearly don't want it over 40, man. They don't want it. They don't even want it over 4. Super active, yeah. People watch the line all day long and panic. Just buy the stock and look away. Treat it like crypto. Just stack it and forget about it. Just have alarms set up and hang out. I mean, look, El Campo, man. I know that we got the line on the chart all day long, right? But it's not like we sit here and we're super active. If it starts to run, great. If it starts to fall, great. We take a look at it. We see what's going on. We see what's happening. But, dude, I'm telling you, man, if you just sit there and you watch it tick all day, green, red, green, red, green, red. Dude, it's like, it's hypnotizing. And then it's just, it like, I don't know, it messes with you. If you watch it dead on all day long, it just tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. And dude, I know you guys can feel it. It messes with you if you do that. I have a 100% AMC portfolio, and they love warning me I'm not diversified, but I also have other portfolios on other platforms. There you go, Cassie. There you go. And whether those other portfolios are diversified or not, look, guys, I can't sit up here and tell you to go 100% all in on AMC. I would feel bad if I told you that, and I would feel good if I told you that, and it really, really, really worked out, and you made some sick money. But I still believe you should practice some sort of a safe, fundamental approach to buying stocks. Like, I'm not going to tell you to go to Vegas and bet all on red in one shot, okay? I'm not going to do that. But with AMC, man, clearly, AMC Vigilante, oil-tipped, the dude is killing it. He's been 100% in AMC basically since the start, right? It has worked out for a lot of people. But it doesn't alleviate the risk just because it worked out for them. It's still a risk, and it's real money. You know, it's your real money. Is this chat gonna be our after party? Yes. Is this chat? Dude, for sure. El Campo. We're definitely gonna be partying after the short squeeze in this chat, man. I have 4 portfolios, and 3 of them are 100% AMC. Nice, Brett. Nice. So that makes your portfolios roughly 75% invested into AMC if they are equally weighted. If not, 97% now with options. But yeah, very nice oil tipped. And hey, man, options, whether you're day trading options or you're hitting up other stocks, I know you're hitting up other stocks too in options, right? But good deal, man. 97% invested into AMC. Still, I wouldn't even consider that diversified. 97% and 3%. But yes, man, you absolutely killing it. You're like Adam Aaron with your net worth there. 97% in AMC. The good days and the bad days really hit you hard, man. They do. They're really good on good days, really bad on bad days. I'm in Space Puts this morning. There you go. After the stream, I'm going to go to Office Depot and get myself more portfolios so I can keep up with y'all. Staples could also be a good location to grab some more portfolios, man. They are not. Biggest is AMC. Second biggest is company stock. I can sell like 2 weeks a quarter during a trading window. Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Got to get that company stock, man. They only let you. They only let you sell it 2 weeks out of every quarter. No. AMC. Ahoo! The Ape Father. Is it the fake Ape Father though? We may rip to 1230. Pacific said, Spider. I hope we do, man. I hope we do. 80,000 in AMC and 20,000 in GME. Nigel, very nice. Staples has the easy button. Staples does have the easy button. Somebody go press that button. I think it might be the squeezy button. Clay, have you noticed that the short share interest is at 5.6% currently? 2 weeks ago, it was at 0.09. Doesn't that mean it's harder to borrow, like less shares to borrow? Yes. Yes. So it either means there's less shares to borrow or more people wanting to borrow it, right? So the interest rate works the same way as it would anything else in anything else. It's going to increase when either demand increases and supply remains the same, or supply diminishes and demand remains the same. So one of those two things would cause it to go up. But yes, if the borrow rate for AMC is currently 5.6%, that is good. That means the borrow rate on every share that's out there. Okay, that doesn't mean the borrow rate on the shares they want to borrow today. Any shares that they have borrowed right now are getting hit with that 5.6% interest rate. And that's charged daily. Okay, that's charged daily. So divide that by 365, and then multiply that number by their current borrowed shares, and that's what the hedge funds are overall, or the short shares. There may be some day traders that are short selling AMC as well, but yes. In and out of NTLX this morning for 25% gains. Very nice, oil tipped. Let's see here. No, I don't think it's the real A-Filer though. I pledged to not short AMC anymore. Claybro convinced me. I got burned this week. Good. Trent, if you're shorting AMC, a good deal, man. Just don't do it. You're gonna get hurt. Now on. Okay. I wonder if Denny called. Oh, I don't know, man. But I don't think that's the real A-Filer. The real A-Filer's got a different profile picture. I'm buying more AMC and AQST every week. Very nice, Jared. I think I'm exactly 70% in AMC. Nice, Neo Wolf. That's so funny. 6 is my lucky number 2. What's the 6? Oh, 60% in the 70%. Good deal. 7, not 6. Stupid phone. Good deal, man. 7. You got to go 77% then, right? I'll show my portfolios. They're Lisa Frank, so I like to show them off. Yeah, man. Those are the best kind. Those are the best kind. You want some friends, you go grab those Lisa Frank portfolios, and you're going to be doing good. Hold until I become old. Ishan. That's a good strategy. Hit the like button. Let's go to 100. Let's go to 100 likes if we haven't already. Come on now, guys. Clay, I just wanted to say thank you because I have not been robbed since yesterday's stream even once, and I think it's likely due to your message about not stealing. Sam, you are welcome, man. You are welcome. Make sure to share that stream with everybody just so they know. Just so they know that it's not a good thing to be a thief. It is not. I don't like thieves. Any type of thievery. I don't like it. Not one bit. So, keep that in mind. Thank you, Sam. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sam. That was my public service announcement for the day, and I believe if you pay attention to that, the world will be a better place. Hold till we old, baby. I'm working on it. Good deal, man. Should we get a check today? Neo Wolf, you could also just liquidate some other positions in your portfolio, right? You don't even have to add more. That'll take you to 77%. You can either increase the top line or decrease the bottom line. Clay, can you tell us which stock you have held the longest, just for peace of mind? You're a smart dude. Look, man, you don't have to worry about not holding a stock long. Okay, I'm not a day trader at heart. I'm not gonna sit here and listen. I like the thrill of being able to day trade, and I watched that Ricky dude's video yesterday, okay? I watched his video, and it made me a little bit mad that he was so excited about making a 2% gain on AMC. But I'll tell you guys what, man. If you get, and maybe Oil Tips can speak to this since he's been trading options lately, but if you're sitting here and you're just hoping to capture a 20-cent gain on something and it runs the other direction, you're going to be sitting here all day strictly focused on the computer, focused on that line, and then it goes exactly to what El Campo said. It's very stressful to watch it go up and down all day. But if you zoom out, okay, if you get into something that you like, let's say it is a company like Apple or AMC. I wouldn't recommend holding AMC long term at this point unless it's for the squeeze. I would rather watch it, trade near its fundamentals or its revenue to increase. But if you get in it a little bit longer term and you don't watch all the noise, you end up, I don't want to say the majority of the time, but you end up with these beautiful price patterns, and it's so much easier to hold a stock. Like, you get back in, man, I don't even know what the first price I purchased at, but let's say you did get back in February after the run up here, and you're sitting at $5 a share. You got in here. You don't even pay attention to all the noise along the way, and all of a sudden, you're sitting here at $41, and you've got shares at $5 per share. Right? I'm pretty sure that Luca, if Luca's in here right now, I'm pretty sure his average is around $5 or $4 a share or something like that. And then the one guy said his average is 297. Okay, there's some people in here that have been sitting on AMC for quite some time, and it's so much less stressful than just like making that decision to hold than it is to worry about every single price swing up and down. That's why day traders have like 4 monitors. Yeah, dude, and if there's any day traders in here, right, let me know that you kind of agree that it's kind of stressful if you enter a position and you know that you could be losing right away and you got to get back out because you're day trading, you're not holding overnight and all of that. My wife dreamed AMC price was $39.50. Jonathan! Well, it's currently not $39.50, but if it goes to $39.50, I give your wife a free shirt, man. That's a good prediction. I like it. I'll be on with $39.50. Had AMC at 13 since January, February. Very nice, John. And how does it feel, man? Just steadily holding that thing all the way to where we're at right now. It feels good because the main argument that these day traders have that I'm seeing is, well, okay, you could get into AMC, let's say, and they always want to use the peak, right? They always want to say, well, you got in at 72. Dude, you know how unlucky you have to be to get in at the absolute peak of a stock? Like, the absolute peak? But anyway, they say you get in at $72, and then it comes back down. Yeah, it could come back down. Anytime you get into a stock, too, it can come back down. You just close it out 3 minutes later after it comes back down. But it could come back down. Yeah, or it could just steadily rise, and you could be sitting on gains for months. They're happy with a 1%. Does anybody in here that's been in AMC, I know the answer is going to be no, right? Is anybody in here that's been in AMC since January, February? Okay, I'm not talking about people who jumped on during the run in June. Is anybody in here, would you guys be happy with a 2% gain in AMC? Would you? I'm sure you're sitting on a much better gain than 2% right now. Would you be happy with a 2% gain on AMC? Because those day traders are very happy with a 2% gain on AMC. My gain in AMC is much higher. I don't know what it is right now. I'm at $13. I'm at a $13 average. So I know that my gain is much higher than 2%, and I don't understand why they're okay with a 2% gain. The answer is no. I don't care about any small gain or loss until we moon. The rest is all noise. Good. At least somebody answered me. Thank you very much, Sam. I got an $8, and it's been some time now since I last saw that I was negative on AMC. And Joan, you know that feels good, man. Maybe 10,000 and 2% gain. Exactly, man. So they're happy with a 2% gain. I pretty sure I saw a 2% gain the first day I bought AMC. Now it's much more than a 2. Like, I understand they're making more than 2% a year when they add up. Hopefully they're making more than 2% a year. But no, dude. I think you're better off waiting for the AMC short squeeze. I want 100% or more. Yes, Cassie, you will definitely. Cassie, I'm pretty sure you got in a little bit later, right? Or did you get back in January? I guarantee that you're going to be better off than 100% gain during this short squeeze. Because we haven't even squoze yet. 3%, 300% not happy. Infinite, I'm probably somewhere close to 300%, right? I don't know, what's it, $40? Yeah, at 13, I'd be around a 300% gain. No, would I be at 300%? 100% is double, 200% is triple. I gotta be 200 and some percent. At least I'm doing good with what little money I got. Neo Wolf, that's what I'm talking about, man. And that's the other thing that these people don't understand too. This Ricky kid, man, he's out there trading $300,000 and $400,000 blocks at a time and making $7,000. Yeah, it sounds nice when you make $7,000 in a 12-minute period, but when you're doing it on a $400,000 trade. Okay, who else out there in this chat? Maybe there's somebody who else in this chat right now is hitting $400,000 trades. Probably not too many. Yeah, oil tip, 13-ish. It's low 13s, man. I don't exactly know what it is in the 13s, but it's 13-ish. 240%. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere around there. A 240% gain, man. Like, think about that. Oh, how many day trades do you have to sit there and get exactly right without missing one of them? Because you know those dudes miss day trades. They don't trade at 100%. You know those dudes miss day trades. And they would have to... Oh my God. Let's say they got a 60% hit rate. They're making 2% a trade. They'd have to hit over 1,000 trades before they make 240%. Mine is lower than yours, and I'm barely over 300. I'm at a 200% gain so far, about 14 average after averaging up. And that's what I'm talking about, Brett. That's what I'm talking about, man. Mine's lower than yours, and I'm barely over 300. But dude, 300% gain is just, it's incredible. 300% gain is incredible, guys. These institutions that make a living, like these hedge funds that make a living trading, they're so much they're so much happier when they beat the S&P, and the S&P's average is like 8 to 10% gain a year. So if they can hit an 8 to 10% gain a year, they're thrilled. We've hit 240, 300% gains on AMC so far, and we're destroying it. Like, I'll have you know, I am very good at losing money. Already 3,000 is nothing. Good deal, Sam. I think we're probably all very good at losing money, but we are very good at making money on AMC. My wife and I have a few mil in the market. 99.9% is in long-term funds and bonds. Definitely not traded. And John, man, listen, when you get to that point, you're not going to go out there. I don't know your age, man. I don't know what your risk tolerance is. But even if you have a couple mil in the market, man, it's still a big decision to drop a $400,000 trade on something, right? I mean, you know it is. And, dude, a couple $1 million in the market, 99.9% in long-term bonds and funds. You don't have to hit 200% gains every year to make sick money when you've got that type of money invested in the market. Think about it, dude. You hit a nice 5% gain on a couple $1 million. All of a sudden, you're making $100,000 a year, and you're just letting it ride. You're just letting it ride. When you're a millionaire, a 10% gain is awesome. Dude, yes, it is, man. Listen, if you got $1 million, I know you guys can do math. You got $1 million in the market, 10% gain, $100,000. $2 million in the market, $200,000 gain per year. I don't know everybody's lifestyle out there, but I'm sure you could live for less than $200,000 a year, conservatively making a 10% or 5% gain in the market. I have some 30 plus and some 30 minus. Fevers Vold, good deal. Caesar, man, thank you for the super chat. Caesar says, I'm not gonna lie. After this AMC squeeze, I'm gonna use my earnings to become a full-time day trader. 2,000 a day, baby. Hey, Caesar, good deal, man. Good deal. And learn as much as you can right now. And I know you can see the patterns in AMC. And I know it's very tempting for a lot of people that do day trade to come over in AMC, right? I mean, the lines of resistance are just beautiful. The support lines are beautiful. The downtrends, the uptrends, they're beautiful. So, yeah, man, learn as much as you can now. And if you're day trading post AMC, I don't know how much money you're going to make on AMC. Maybe you get something that provides you just a steady passive income without having to day trade it, because it is stressful, day trading. And yes, you can make the $2,000 a day. But I'm telling you right now, man, if you got half in a conservative fund, half in your day trade fund, and you're guaranteed, I don't know, $1,000 a month just from your conservative investments, you're going to feel better doing that. Just make sure you get enough to pay your bills, dude. That's what I'm saying. Spider! Thank you for the super chat. Spider says, I day trade options. I bought the 9/17/40 calls on Friday at a 500% gain. I rebought all my Neo calls for less. If it goes to 50 in the next 2 months, 500% gain. Spider, that is what I'm talking about, man. And Oil Tipped. Thank you very much for the super chat if I didn't say it. Oil Tipped has also been killing it on options lately, man. So, yeah, options, if you guys understand them, options can be used to leverage your position. Options can also be used as some sort of an insurance policy on your current positions, okay? You can use options in many different ways. They weren't necessarily invented to help you leverage your position. They were invented to help create that insurance on your position and make things actually safer. So the fact that you guys are killing it on options right now, I love it, man. Spider, I'm Claude. Well, there you go, Claude is Spider. Spider is Claude. One and the same now. I don't know. It must be the same. Did you change your name to Spider Claude, or you got 2 accounts? Thank you very much, Claude. I appreciate that. Should I call you Spider or should I call you Claude? Now I need to know. Anastasia, thanks for subscribing. Yes, Anastasia. Bobrovishka, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate that. And JW, you're the man, dude. Green name, last one to get it. Clavro. Yes, SH. I really need to sleep. Oil tips. How did you not sleep last night? Okay, how did you not sleep? Don't tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Name change. Claude. I'll call you Claude then, Spider. Speaking of being safe, I hope Alicia isn't having any babies with that foot. I also hope the same thing, Sam Blow. I also hope the same thing, but I feel like Alicia knows how to handle herself. So I think that she's gonna be good. Anastasia equals Russian. Yes, Anastasia Bobrovishka. I like that last name, Bobrovishka. Are you in here? If you subscribed right now and you're in here, did I get the last name correct? It was 8 minutes ago. I hope you are in here. I was just very busy. Nice, man. Nice. Very busy. It's fantastic to put money into a growing business, but then I hope nobody's shorting it. Yeah, man. It gets difficult when people short it and they want it to come down, but as long as it's also difficult to short a growing business, right? They're less likely to short a growing business. And I don't want to say that AMC wasn't a growing business, but guys, you know that AMC was facing some very tough times throughout 2020. You know they were. And at that point in time, they were not a growing business. They had no revenue. And it was seemingly no end to what was going to go on. But now, they're shorting a growing business. Yes, we are growing AMC right now. And it's looking very nice at this point. Dude, buy any CryptoPunk NFT. Each one will be worth over $100,000 in the future. I don't know. SH, I don't know too much about NFTs. Like, I understand them, but I've never, like, looked at the NFT market on how to purchase them, how to store them, any of that stuff. What does that look like? You just buy a picture? Or what is it? You just buy a file? How does it work? Anastasia is also a chess mating pattern. I did not know that, Les. They just keep shorting to get us out. Easy peasy. Yeah, but we're not going anywhere. I'm not holding for a college fund. I'm holding so my kids don't have to go to college and can live Jean Ralphio and Mona Lisa Saperstein lifestyle. Well, dude, I don't even know what Jean Ralphio and Mona Lisa Saperstein lifestyle is. But that's what I'm talking about, man. Forget the college fund. Make so much money during the short squeeze that your grandkids don't even have to worry about college. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm NFT ignorant also. Yeah, like I understand that they're the non-fungible tokens, they can't be split, and therefore they, like, I don't know, are almost guaranteed or whatever, because they can never be duplicated or split or anything like that. But I don't understand, like, buying and selling them and stuff. Since you have the certificate of the NFT, you are the true owner. Yeah, but I don't understand where you sell them, where you buy them. I don't get that stuff. Homer Clay, watch Parks and Rec this weekend. Dude, I've watched Parks and Rec like twice. I've watched Parks and Rec twice. Okay, so, now I know. That's the brother and sister that were friends with, oh my god, what's that kid's name, man? The one that had all those different inventions and was always doing the business thing. Yeah, I can't believe that I forget the characters' names in that show already. Yeah. So it was the brother and sister in that show. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's the kind of lifestyle they need, Brett. That's the kind of lifestyle. Yeah. Tom. Okay, his name was Tom in the show. Aziz, yeah. I knew his name was Aziz, but I didn't know his name was Tom in the show. Tom Haverford, right? Yeah. Tom Haverford. That kid was hilarious. Plus, that makes me Fonzie. Yes, it does, dude. There you go. Oh, dude, I can't believe that you just said you aspire to have your kids living that sort of a lifestyle. Oh my gosh. I love you, Clay Bro. Screaming it at the top of my lungs in every stream. Clay Bro for President 2024. Let's go, guys. Write my name in on the ballot. At least we can get 1% of the votes, right? Also, Clay Bro, I believe NFT will cause the AMC Squeeze. GME NFT will most likely be a dividend. This may force shorts to cover. Snowball effect into AMC. Hey, it's true. If GME starts to squeeze, I know it can be a snowball effect right over into AMC. Most likely will. Kyle! Think of the super chat. Kyle says, aloha, kakahikiaka. Kakahiaka. Kakahiaka. Aloha, kakahiaka. Kakahiaka, yes. Aloha, kakahiaka, everyone. We're finishing in the green today for the third Friday in a row. Yes, I've been killing it in options too. Hence, all of the super chats. Thank you very much, Kyle. Mahalo, how, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you will continue to kill it and never stop killing it because the support is incredible, man. I appreciate all of the super chats. You guys are absolutely amazing. You make this so much fun. And, dude, when you guys are inspiring me to make more money, it is even better. Money, please. Yes, money, please. Money, please. Philip, that is not true. Many people who come from poor backgrounds made a lot of money with NFTs. Yeah, and a lot of people who have had memes made after themselves sold those memes and made a killing on NFTs too. Rick M, thanks for subscribing. Rick M, thank you for clicking that subscribe button. Anybody else in here that wants to click the subscribe button, please do so. And, okay, I want to ask you guys, since we're all in here every single day hanging out, and this is our channel, this isn't just my channel, we hit 30,000 yesterday. When are we going to hit 40? When are we going to hit 40? That's what I want to know. When do we hit 40? Is it going to be like in the next month, or is it going to be we got to wait like 3 months to hit 40? I want to know your predictions on that. Klingon Clay. Kakahiaka, man. It's a different language altogether, I'm telling you. Hi, buddy. I'm confused about realized gains. If I invest $10,000 in crypto, let it rise, pull out my initial $10,000, do they charge me taxes? I do this over and over to build up quantity. Is this bad? Yeah, geeky goodies, man. Anytime you realize a gain, you're going to get charged taxes on that. Anytime you realize a gain, a short-term gain, they're going to charge you taxes at the end of the year, man. Unless, of course, you somehow write them off. When the most popular YouTube ape is spread amongst 4 stocks, yes, we probably spread thin. Yes, we're probably spread a little bit thin right now when the most popular YouTuber ape has 4 stocks on the screen at all times and looks up every other stock that people want. When you get a DSLR. No! Why do I need a DSLR to get to 40? Oil tipped? Come on. The banks have to be getting just as frustrated too. People are strapped for cash. Hopefully, they go after the hedges to keep it. Dude, Matthew, they probably... listen, I don't know if the banks are strapped or not, right? I'm pretty sure they have endless supply of money. But, yeah, it's a real risk for the banks, too. T-shirt giveaway for 40K. Pringleton, yeah, if you guys go share this broadcast with all your friends and family and we get to 40K very soon, I will do a T-shirt giveaway for sure. Clay, after the squeeze, you have to try streaming while playing horror games. That would be entertaining. What is a horror game? I don't even know. Caesar! Thank you very much for the super chat. Caesar says, I've been trying to learn as much as I can, so technically if I buy 2,000 shares at $40 and I sell at 41, that's a lovely $2,000 and a $1 come up. Yes, it is. Caesar, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And, look, dude, you're buying roughly, what, a 2.5% gain on that right there? So 2.5% gain is not a hard deal to hit. Clearly, you've got a lot of money running there. What, 80 grand to make that $1 gain? But absolutely, dude, for sure. Grandpa Barney, thank you very much for the super chat. Grandpa Barney says, good morning, my ape family and my new son, Clay. You are a new uncle to a beautiful niece named Adeline. Adeline or Adeline? Probably Adeline. And your brother, David and Rana. So happy Grandpa Barney is. I bought 50 more AMC to celebrate and 50 SPRT. Love ya. Congratulations to my adopted brother. David and is it Rana? Is that how you say it? David and Rana, congratulations. I'm sure that Adeline is an absolute beautiful little girl. This is an amazing day. Congratulations, Grandma and Grandpa Barney. You guys are absolutely killing it. Love the good news. Love the fact that you guys are so happy. I'm happy too, Grandpa Barney. I'm happy too. Can't wait to meet my little niece, Adeline, one day. Cesar Morales, hopefully my math is right. No, dude, 2,000 shares on a $1 gain, that's $2,000, man. Your math is correct, Caesar. 2,000 shares, $1 gain, there's your $2,000 for the day, man. For sure. Your math is right on that one. Look at this, man. Look at this. It's not just me saying congratulations. Look at everybody in the chat right now saying congratulations to Grandpa Barney. Congrats, Grandpa Barney. Congratulations, Grandpa Barney. Good news. Grandpa Barney, we can always count on a $20 falling out of his birthday cards. Yes, we can. Geeky goodies, even if you pull out the initial investment, it will be charged taxes. Yes, it will. It was good to hang out at 45, but they pushed us to 40s. Darn algorithms, yes, but it's okay. We're going to bounce back. This sounds like you are wanting to day trade AMC stock, Caesar. Listen, no, man. He's just using it as an example, and he did say post-squeeze. Well, he's going to get into the day trading post-squeeze. Congrats, Grandpa Barnes. Yes, it sounds like the peach of a family. What can we say? It sure does. You only get capital gains tax if your income exceeds $40,000 or $80,000 while married. Skype. I don't know. I feel like you get capital gains. I feel like you're going to get hit with ordinary income taxes on anything, right? I guess if your total income exceeds $40,000 is what you're trying to say there. 233, congrats, Grandpa Barney. Yes, congrats to you to Grandpa Barney. Key tricks, we were trading in the 30s last week, and we were trading in the teens a few months ago. Yes, zoom out. It is good. Day traders eat more hot dogs per capita than every other demographic. Skype, I don't know where you come up with this stuff, man. Thank you, Skype. Yes. I do know you will get hit with ordinary income taxes. Makes that money, Barnes. Oh, yes. I still have 20 shares left of GME. Still think GME will squeeze again? TP, man, I think that GME and AMC are like step bro and step sis, man. I think they're going to be moving in lockstep, and when AMC goes up, GME is going to go up. When GME goes up, AMC is going to go up. They're very similar graphs at this point because we've got a lot of people investing in both of them. I appreciate that, SH. I will try. Good deal, geeky goodies. Darn, Mole Man, what's up? Free squirrels if we hit 45 today. Tone Docs, you're giving out free squirrels if we hit $45 today? DSA Sports, AMZ to Pluto. Ahoo! What's going on, DSA? Hopefully you're having a good day so far, man. All right, what do we got going on over here with AMC? Let's get out of this daily chart and back over to a 1-minute chart. Still trading sideways today, all right, but listen, a 1.6% gain on the day. I will take a gain. I will take a gain. It is beautiful when AMC trades green. I want to see, okay, here's a legitimate question. What do we see first? 5 green days in a row for AMC or 40,000 subscribers on the channel? That's what I really want to know. 5 green days in a row, because we haven't seen that since November 2020, or 40,000 subscribers on the channel. Day traders use coupons to buy ramen and save it. Well, dude, I would too. I don't know where you come up with this stuff, man. Thank you, family. Love you all. Blessings to all of you. Thank you, Grandpa Barney. Absolutely. We are a family here, right? We're all bros. We're all bros at this point, so we're all family. We congratulate each other when we do good, and when we do bad, we build each other back up. Remember that. There's no beating each other down in here. If we fall, we pick each other up. If we're rising, we lift each other up even higher. Bull flag cup and handle forming on the 30-second chart. Yeah, JB, we got an upside down inverted bull flag inside of a cup and handle. Oh my God, I saw somebody post the other day. It was I don't know, it was like 1 or 2 days ago on Twitter. They go, oh, okay, we've got the limp sack or something portfolio pattern here, and they got, you know, what am I drawing here with, like, you know, two danglies like this and then like that. You guys are absolutely ruthless on Twitter, man. Twitter's better than Reddit though. 40,000 subs. Oh, yeah, you guys see 40,000 subs before we hit 5 green days in a row. I'd probably rather have 5 green days in a row, but I do want 40,000 subs too. All of my knowledge for how Step Bro and Step 6 acts is from FUB, so when you say that, I get excited in probably the wrong way. Maybe it's the right way, Sam. Maybe it's the right way. Step bro and step sis always seem to be hanging out together and always doing the good things. So, subscribers. Kenny is listening. Duh. Oh, no. Come on, man. Kenny, stop listening for a minute. Of course, has everyone FOMO buying SPRT for him while he pretends to be covering the stock. Oh, yeah, it's probably true. I did see him talking about it. He even put it in the title of his video today. I don't know if Kors is technically an AMC YouTuber at this point because he covers everything. So I think he's more of a market YouTuber. But listen, I still hang out in his stream though. I do hang out in his stream in the mornings. It's George W formation we got going on here. Les Willie, thanks for subscribing. Les Willie, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. JB is on it, man. I always forget to look up at the top of the screen. So thank you very much, JB. Judy Screws audience. Tyler, I didn't see it, man. I didn't see it. Sava 2x soon. To the moon and beyond. Very nice. Josh, guys. Hate is a bit much. It is a bit much. I might have missed something. It's good to know. Matthew, thank you very much. Also didn't see. Oh, as long as the money stays in the account for buying power, they can't tax you. Okay, I don't know about all that, but I'm not a tax professional. He did like my local soccer team playing sideways. We turned the field and it helped for a few years, but now we have to turn the field back. Favresvold, I don't really know about turning fields for soccer, but sounds interesting. Day traders ride their bikes because they can't afford a car. It seems like some day traders can't afford a car. I don't know. It does seem like day traders can afford a car. It's sometimes. And it always seems like they only want to show you how expensive their car costs. You deserve more subscribers, man. You're the only one who is live and really talks with the followers. Thank you very much, TP. I appreciate that. I do understand that guys with a ton of subscribers and a ton of people watching make it it makes it very difficult to see everybody in the chat, right? I do understand that part. But I also believe that the live streams are less about me just like scrolling across the chart and constantly repeating the same thing over and over again. And that's why I believe it's more of an interaction with everybody that hangs out, watches the videos. That's why I do like the live Q&A type deal. If you've got questions, I think it's better to ask them because it's always easier to explain stuff talking than it is for me typing. So I feel like that's one of the main reasons that I do it. And dude, we're just hanging out and having fun, man. Like, why can't people just hang out and have fun? I'd rather have the 200 of you guys in here having a good time than 1,000 people in here having a bad time. Playbro AMC is up. Brian, it definitely is. Matthew, I'm not sure how it will be reported when you get your tax docs from your broker. Yes, I'm also not sure. I'm not a tax professional. At the moment you sell a realized gain loss, not financial advice. The chat in the stream is way more entertaining than other streams. Sky, 100% agree with that, dude. 100%. I don't know if, like, for some reason we've just attracted all of the best people to this location or what the deal is. But, yes, this chat is way more entertaining and way more fun than all of the other ones. And, hey, it's not to say, those other guys, they're killing it too. They've got a lot of people in their chat. Clearly they're doing something that a lot of people like. But the entertainment value on this chat is amazing. Keep grinding your channel lit. Free knowledge. Stafford, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the encouragement. Hey, Clay, bro, are you a full-time trader or do you have a day job? Thank you. At this point, man, I hang out with you guys all day and make money investing. Broker issue tax document each year with your earned income, AMC, AQST, ready to pop. Let's get it, Laura. The less subscribers you get, it feels like you're really a part of it. Love it. They got less subscribers than you. Oh, they got less subscribers than you. This feels like you're really a part of it. Well, they have more subscribers than I do, but it's all right. You have personality. Others do not. Skype, I appreciate that, man. Others must be day traders, right? The investors have personality. The day traders, they can't afford personality. I find it here in the stock market, the stock movement is incidental to the chip row and the pronunciation discussions and demonstrations of unicorns, hot dogs, and eating. Yes, it is, Pringleton. It is. Life comes first. Money comes second, right? And when life comes first, You live it and you have fun, and then the money comes. I've said it. I've said this is the best live stream. It's Super 8. This is the best live stream, man. We have so much fun in here. Yes, John. Please don't think you can keep all the money as buying power from a squeeze and not get taxed on it. Yeah, that would be pretty difficult to believe. Of course, banned me for disagreeing with him on Ortex data. I was surprised. Where did it go? I was surprised he even read my comment. I don't know why he would ban you for disagreeing. Guys, you guys know that you can disagree with me all day, right? And if you have a good argument or a good reason for doing so, but you keep it respectful, hey, all the power to you, man. I don't care if you disagree with me, but if you're, like, just know that I disagree with you then, too. And that's acceptable. Hey, Claybro, what's your prediction? For what, man? Long term today? Price target? What are you talking about? Yo, Claybro, what's your opinion on PSEC? If you don't have one, just fine. Honestly, I don't have one, Skype. If you can reinvest in it right away, don't worry about it after April of next year. Somewhere over the rainbow. Fact, I made a cool comment in someone else's stream, and the FBI man messaged me saying I was too cool, and they're too cool to be there, and then I needed to come hang out in this chat, which is how I originally found you. I 100% agree, man. I'm sure that's how a lot of people find me. Somebody comes in and says, no, you're too cool. You're too cool to hang out in this chat. You need to come here. Sam Blow, I'm glad you did, man. All right, Banana Man, because he was asked about the Ortex question about almost 1 million times. Still no reason to get banned, though. It was a compliment. My English just sucks. I'm from Holland, and I am really dyslexic. Or however you write that. Dyslexic. Gotcha, TP. And it is all right. Your English does not suck. You're doing very well. I can't. Holland. What do you guys speak in Holland? Dutch? Can't speak Dutch, man. Is that what you speak there? I don't even know. Let's see. Respectfully, I disagree with that, Clay. No one is allowed to disagree. It is all right, man. I agree that you can disagree, that nobody is allowed to disagree. Very good. I disagree that nobody's allowed to disagree, but we can agree to disagree on this disagreement. Sam Blows, I believe you've worked your way up to the super cool streamer rankings, right up to that bro level at the top here. 100% sure he has. Sam Blow is amazing. I'm kind of hoping it dips a little. Sorry, I need a small dip for Friday, Monday to buy some more, guys. I'm fine if she rockets too. Hey, Neo Wolf, man, if you wanted to dip down a little bit and you add in, we're able to eat the dips at this point. Nobody's freaking out when it does dip. Everybody's just waiting patiently for the short squeeze to happen. I got to put money in the corner today. I got put in the corner today in mass chat for saying, "Where's Clay, bro?" when you need him. Smurfy, I don't know if you did or not, but if you did, that's hilarious. Cristiano, back to United. Okay, good deal. This channel is great. Thank you very much for trying to keep me in fine answers. Geeky, absolutely. German, something about German. Anything is possible. Dutch, German. Okay, that's what you got there. Dutch, German. Okay, very good. Yeah, I don't speak either one. Very difficult languages. Look at that downtrend. Hedgies at it again. Come on, hedge funds. What are you doing? Stop making the lines red. We want the lines to be green. This channel is really tight, though. I still think that, so with this level of support right here, 40 cents is not that much, 1%. I think we're going to be safe. I think we're going to be safe and have a green day. I speak Russian. I do not. Mark Paul is a new subby. Anybody a new subscriber in here? Thank you very much, Mark Paul, for recently subscribing. And Geeky Goodies, thank you very much for clicking that subscribe button, too. I appreciate that, man. Adding 2,000 shares in the 30s. D's Trees, very good. G Live is super good, man. Thank you very much, TP. I appreciate that. I'm good as long as we close green. Bree Marie, I'm with you on that one. I think we're going to close green today. It's going to be nice. It's my fault I told Paper Hands on Weeble to get out. And they probably listened. Neil Wolf, they probably listened. New subscriber. Rocket is not a new subscriber. Come on now, man. You've been here for a long time. You know, YouTuber that talked about AMC last year, I think is saying how AMC would go up, but never mentioned about the short squeeze. Money Star Traders. Mr. Simon, I don't know who Money Star Traders is. I don't know. Do they still talk about AMC? Because I'm pretty sure, like, I know the majority, if not all of the people who talk about AMC very often. I'm constantly scrolling through all of the AMC feeds and stuff, but I don't know who Money Star Traders is. All right, I'm here now. What did I miss? Carlos! You missed a lot today, man. Grandpa Barney is a new grandpa today. Adeline was born, I believe, yesterday, correct? Took me a long time to realize you were talking about AMC, about the AMC support and not the support of the chat. Oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, I agree for sure. Super supportive. And then you mentioned green candles. No, you guys are both. The AMC's got some support right here at this line. You guys can't see it without my hand. Yeah, you got some support here at this line. And also, the chat is super supportive. So thank you guys for being just as supportive as the support levels on AMC. Somebody said the Fed just pumped the market. Claude! I don't know. What are they pumping the market with? I don't know if they would be doing that. It was my first transaction when I got into town. Ow, ow, ow. Good deal, Rocket. Make sure you peep, man. Let's see here. Made a massive entry point at $8, and I was frustrated that I could not buy more at $5. I felt like 8 was too high during the time. Stop worrying about entry points. AMC has future. SH. Yeah, I remember the days. I remember the days when $12 was too high. All right, and oh man, I remember the days. I'm so glad my brother and another one of my friends got in right before the run up too. I'm so glad they did, and they finally made that decision. And it's the same deal, guys. It's the same deal. If you're sitting out there right now and you're thinking AMC's too expensive, you know better than I do what your finances look like and whether or not you want to buy AMC at these prices. But I do not think that we have had the short squeeze yet. I do not think that we are close to being done. I think we've got plenty of room to run and that it's going to be looking very nice over the long term for the short squeeze. I never talked about AMC again. The guy only made that video about AMC. He never gives technical analysis. Dude, a lot of people kind of yell at me in my videos because I don't do technical analysis in my videos, but it's I don't know, it's not my style to sit here with a little picture of me and then screen record my computer and talk about the patterns on the chart during my videos. It's more of a conversation that you have. So, I don't know, if you're not doing technical analysis, I don't think it's the end of the world. But some people only want technical analysis. There's a discussion that needs to be had too. I remember something I said on Monday before the pump. I read something about they need to get to 37 before Friday. Obviously, I totally forgot about that after pump. Guess it's possible now. Yeah, clearly it's going to be possible to close above $37 this week. When Star Traders only has 28 subscribers. Either way, man. Either way, he should have stayed on it because I think he would have done very well then. I averaged up and don't care at all. Brie Marie, very nice. Bro, you need a better camera. Your quality isn't as good. Dude, you need glasses, man. The quality is lit on this camera. The camera's the best quality camera that you're going to get. I'm a real subscriber, not a synthetic. Smurfy, thank you very much for not being a synthetic subscriber. I don't like synthetic subscribers. What are your thoughts that AMC goes on demand? In Holland, the biggest cinema firm, did that, and they made good money with it. I don't know, double-edged sword because they need to drive people into the theaters as well. But I think that, I don't know. I think there's a demand for streaming, and I also think that there's a demand for going to actual theaters. I support stock play personally. I don't love how most streamers scream about it not being a technical play and then spend 8 hours a day reading the chart to use. Yeah, reading the chart to use. Dude, they do that, right? They do. And listen, I'm going to come in here all day because the majority... I don't want to say the majority, but there's a lot of day traders out there, and that's like the video I did last night, right? I think I was kind of inspired by all the TikTok traders and everything. For us, this is not a technical play, but for a lot of people out there, it still is. And when they change their mind, man, that's one of the puzzle pieces that I want to see fall into place. When they change their mind, something magical is going to happen with it. Claybro's camera is awesome. I can see pores. I don't know if that's good or not, man, but you can probably count my beard hair. And can you see that I've got some gray hairs coming in on the side right here? I don't know. I can see it in the mirror. It's kind of sad. I got like 5 or 6 gray hairs coming in on the side right here. Not really on this side though. So I should put the camera over here like Eric said earlier, because I got a couple gray hairs coming in on the side right here, man. It's just Oh boy, guess I'm getting old like Grandpa Barney. It's never too late to buy. Learned from me. I FOMO'd with GME at 275. Still diamond hands. Now on AMC, the other hand. Anything below 70 is a bargain. Anything up from 641 to 64. Yeah, Mark, I don't think that it's too late to buy AMC. AMC is literally already on demand. I'm still very optimistic and not going anywhere. I know I have to add to my position. Honestly, though, it is discouraging hearing everyone in here has been around so long and have a 2 to 3x my position. Chris, dude, we got more time in it than you. We got in at cheaper prices than you. Think about it, though, man. Think about it. This is like the second leg up. When we break the $55 to $60 resistance that we got, and everybody, all these day traders and FOMO buyers jump in when we run to GameStop prices, think about that, man. There's going to be that level of people that come in after where they bought at $120, and they're like, oh, man, I can't believe that these people got in at $35, $40 a share, and I had to get in at $100. It's going to be the same deal. It's going to be the same deal. Like, yeah, there's people out there that may be, I don't know, envious of people that got in at $4, $5, $10 a share, but it's going to be the same deal when we run and break through the $60 level of resistance. There's going to be a lot of new people that are like, oh, man, I wish I would have gotten in at $30, $40 a share. I could have had 6 times as many shares. Same as that a Chandler reference? It may be, but I missed it. You hit 30,000 subs. Did you send anybody cookies? Claude, I did not send everybody cookies for hitting 30,000, but thank you very much for noticing. My Clement only concern is that eventually AMC will do a share offering, possibly multiple offerings. Banana Man, not if we don't approve it. If we don't approve it, they won't do it. So we're back in the making. Les Willie, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Who would be pathetic enough to count your beard hairs? I must have no life. 278,891 individual hairs. Let's see this. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. How many hairs are typically in a beard?
On the website realmenrealstyle.com,
Real Men, Real Style.
There are about 30,000 beard hairs on the face of the average man, with the greatest concentration being on the chin and upper lip, and the average man's face contains anywhere from 5,000 to 25,000 hairs. People also ask me, how much facial hair is there to beard? Want to hear the answer?
Yes. I don't know if you guys can hear.
Hi, Clayton. Welcome home.
What? Well, hey, no. Google, pause. Google, pause. Why would she play music like that? Golly. Did you see her try to rip me on a copyright strike? Dude, she's trying to kill me over here. Anyway, she said 30,000. So, dude, if I have a very thick beard. If you count 278,000 hairs, Sam, I appreciate that. That means, man, I'm a man's man. Caesar, thank you very much for the super chat. Number one fan. Thank you very much, Caesar. I appreciate the number one fan. Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the support. For the super sticker, I appreciate it. You are amazing. And Google and YouTube are in cahoots. Rocket, I know. She's over there. And she's like, I guarantee, like, they know that I'm on YouTube right now. And she's trying to play songs while I'm on YouTube. They don't want to pay out for today or something. My gosh. Clay, shave your face and count them. Okay, here's the deal. If you guys promise, because that's going to take a long time. If I have to count somewhere near 30,000 hairs on my face, which she said with the highest concentration around the chin and upper lip, I feel like I have a thick mustache. I don't know. But if I shave all of my hairs and count them, I'll do it in a video. But you guys have to make it as viral as Mr. Beast's video when he counted to 100,000. If we've got a deal like that, I will shave my face and I will individually count every beard hair that comes out. I'll let it grow a little bit longer though, so I don't have to like pull them with a tweezer or something. But yes, I will do that. But you guys have to make it as viral as Mr. Beast's video, because I'm not going to sit there and count 30,000 hairs or be like utterly disappointed when I have like 16,000 hairs and the average male's face has 30,000 hairs. I'm going to be disappointed. We can't make that happen. So, if you guys make that go viral, I will count individually each beard hair. Clayburg, can you tell us the precise date and price of the big squeeze? Brian, I can, but I won't. It's like when you mess with the space-time continuum and you tell everybody about their own future, it ruins the actual future that comes to play. So I can't tell you. Just for that, I'm showing Google sample of. She's trying to get me, man. You saw she was trying to get me on that one. I don't even know why she did that. She's like, welcome home. I didn't even say that I was home. I just wanted to know more about the beard. Shout out from Japan. Love another Mr. Simon. I don't even know if you're in Japan right now, but if you are, shout out to you, man. Clay, Clay, I meant they needed to push it to down below 37 because of something with in money on it. Gotcha, crypto. I don't think they're going to do that today, though. They're not going to get it below 37 today. We're going to stay above 40. Let's see here. Yeah, Matthew, you better be on that, dude. You better be on with making that viral if I count my beard hair. You will drive yourself crazy trying to count hairs, and the people with straight jackets will be on there. Well, hey, man, it's all right. I can count these hairs. I only got to count to like 30,000. Put them in little rooms, little groups of 10, and then 100, and then we can bundle them up in groups of 100. You're in Japan? I don't know if he is. No, I'm not. Come on, Simon. How are you going to tell a shout out from Japan if you're not even in Japan? Best I can do is show the beard video to my mom. Well, and then your mom can show it to her friends, and then her friends can show it to her friends, and then her friends can show it to her friends. And you see, it works, dude. Show it to your mom, and you can go on. I hate it when people come into my office for actual work stuff, and I can't watch the chat. No, John, isn't it terrible when people just come in and ruin it? Because the chat is half the fun. All right, we are going down. We are about to test the break-even point right now. Oh, no. AMC, what are you doing? Don't do this to us. All right, 431 is the break-even point right here. Above the green, positive. Below the green, negative. Oh, no. Let's stay positive. Actually, let's make that a little thicker. No. Click the red one. Alright, let's do it. Adam Aaron needs to become a bro. Yes, Adrian. Adam Aaron does need to become a bro. What are you doing, Adam? Oh, no, red. Come on, John Sullivan. I feel you. It happens to me all the time. I don't understand, man. Listen, if they come in the chat, if they walk in while you're listening to the chat, just be like, listen, and then tell me to give them a shout out. I'll give them a shout out. They'll be completely cool with it. Then everybody in the office will be watching the channel all day, and you guys won't even have to like worry about it anymore. They'll be like, oh my god, this YouTuber just gave us a shout out. That's awesome. Let's tune in. Make it thicker. Cool. John, I feel you, man. I was pretending to poop yesterday, and someone actually had the audacity to come take a dump and stink the place up while I was enjoying the chat. Come on now, person. You gotta sneak off to the bathroom for a little while just to enjoy the chat. These people are coming in the bathroom to actually use the bathroom. What are they doing? Count each hair from your beard, and that would be the lowest number times 1,000. We would entertain selling the shares. Oh my gosh, dude. If I counted 30,000 beard hairs times $1,000 per share, or times 1,000, that would be insane, man. We what, 3 million shares? 30 million shares. It'd be 30 million shares, or $30 million. CM, come on, you got to, man, because you get paid to do it. Jimmy also touching break even at literally the exact same point. I'm telling you, man, Step Bro, Step Sis, they hold hands all day long. Stack Safe Nation, yeah, okay, I saw that one. I'm the IT guy, and I go around telling people not to stream YouTube. Then I go to my office and stream YouTube. Oh, perfect. Perfect, John. That is the best thing ever, dude. That is the best thing ever. You know they should. If you're the IT guy, you should just, like, I don't know, not hack your system, but make my channel pull up on everybody's computer. And I'll be like, I'll give your company a shout out if we do that. And then just make sure that they subscribe. You could probably auto-subscribe everybody if you're that good at it. Dude, be the IT man. Be the IT hero here. And make everybody subscribe to my channel somehow. Send out some email where they click it and it automatically subscribes. That'd be really good. Insanity wins, Jared. It does. You should always get paid. Exactly, John. That's the only place you should do it. Hold hands. That's what they do, Sam. They hold hands. I just got in a race with a Pontiac and a Hyundai Palisade. Who needs a Lambo? Exactly, Brie Marie. Did you win? Because if you lost, then you definitely need a Lambo. That was you telling me to stop, John. John, don't tell Sam to stop. Come on now. The IT bro. The IT bro in the house sending out an email to everybody in the company that makes them subscribe. If I wake up tomorrow with like 80,000 subscribers, I know that John came through for us. I know that John came through. Thought about using everyone's PC to mine Bitcoins. Why not, dude? Why not? It would work. But I think using everybody's PC to auto-subscribe to the channel would be more beneficial for us than mining Bitcoins. It's too expensive at this point. And if you mine Bitcoins at work, I think that the IT guy might find out, oh, wait, you're the IT guy. Don't tell on yourself and you'll be fine. I didn't move it home. I only do it when I'm getting paid, and toilet paper is free. Exactly. Finally, somebody gets it, Sam. Somebody finally gets it. Said the Tesla Plaid is going to blow away any Lambo. Very nice, Mr. Gould. I hope that it does, and I hope you get one. Late reply, I was driving. I am not envious of people who got in early. I just know you will all hit crazy levels, and I could sell way quicker compared to someone with under 100 shares. Yeah, dude, but listen, I don't think that anybody in here plans on selling at lower levels just because they have more shares. I think everybody in here knows the potential that AMC has, and we're on it just the same as you are, man. Also, I feel like it causes everyone to make it seem like the squeeze is closer than it is. That part maybe, but I wouldn't be too worried about people selling at lower levels just because they have more shares. I think that everybody understands the potential that AMC's got. Why mine Bitcoin when you get mine? Bro, exactly. Mine some subscribers for the Claybro YouTube channel. If you're an IT genius, make it happen. My name is the short word for toilet paper. Found that out right now. TP, yes you did. Your name is the short word for toilet paper. I've been known to slant a few polls with excessive votes. John, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do, and I'm glad you're doing it. Is VeChain a good investment? Brian, I do not have any, but I do know that a lot of people like that. So I don't know too much about that coin, but I know a lot of people like it. Don't worry about me selling. I literally don't know how. Sam Blow and my mother do not know how to sell their shares. So, yeah, dude, don't be worried, Chris. Don't be worried about people selling. Some of us don't even know how to. Wise men never say, yes, Adrian, do not trust that because that could be... It could be a very dangerous situation. And we got to switch back to AMC when we get on stuff like that. Down 0.25% right now. 10 cents on the day. What do we touch earlier? Let's get the daily. Oh man, no, I just messed that up. Daily low here at 39.60. Daily low here at 39.60. I highly doubt that we come this far down, but that would be a decent level of support. Okay, 39.60. Where are we at? Okay, let's watch that. That's pretty steep when you look at it like that, but oh well. Good. Let's watch it and see if it comes close to that level there. It's gonna keep dropping. No, Mark, if we drop, we might bounce off that 39.60, the low for the day. What's up, family? AMC Trapper! Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. And this is how you remind me. Yes. Rocket, you better get used to it, man. I know somebody else that likes Nickelback. It might like you too. 100,000 per share. Me too, and Share wants 100,000 per share. Fact. There's an app you can get that has a timer, and you put it in your hourly pay, and it keeps track of how much you get paid to poo. Oh gosh. You gotta like let it know when you're going to the bathroom. MC Trapper OG in the house. Rocket. The important thing is to learn from their mistakes so you don't have to suffer. May have missed something, but yes. Let's see. Hi, AMC Trapper. Nick F is still in here. Come on now. We Trapper, man. Per share. Yeah, everybody's on per share now. That is awesome. John is going to download that right now. VWAP sounds like a Cardi B song. Yes, it does. Featuring Cher. Shayna has a leather vest cuff. What? Wrist cuff. She may, man. She may. Clay, I give you that opportunity after opportunity to change the beard, angle of the camera, comb over, and all the time you do not do it. Nothing, and we're dropping. Pick one of the three and let's roll. Let's roll, man. Let's roll. Straight up, man. Mohawk. Mohawk, dude. Straight up. We got this. We're going to bounce now. We're going to bounce. Look at that RSI. Look at that RSI. It is down, ladies and gentlemen. Well below 30 at 24. What is it at right now? 24.03. Looking good. Pringleton, what's up? What's up, Pringleton? I helped my friend in college do a mockumentary that I lost in the woods looking for a Nickelback CD. Only way to find the back of a nickel in a box. Dude, I completely missed that one, Chris. I helped my friend in college do a mockumentary that I got lost in the woods looking for a Nickelback CD only to find the back of a nickel in a box. Okay, I think I got it now. You made a video of you looking for a Nickelback CD in the woods, but you found a nickel in a box. Everybody do the VWAP. Oh, yes! Pringleton, what's up? Okay, we're at 40 now. Watch what happens. Let's watch what happens, guys. We got the Mohawk Challenge going on for the price of a lifetime. Change my name to... Okay, change my name. TP is not a good name to bring the stock up. Who calls himself toilet paper? Nobody, Tom. You're good to go now. Should next week be good? Mark, I sure hope so. Brett, I wish you were here with me, darn it. I wish you were here with me too, Brett. You can't be in two places at once. Got a fake ID, though. That might be good. That might be bad. I don't know if a fake ID is good at this point. It sounds kind of dangerous. Oh, dang. Look at this. Eric might have been correct. Eric may have been correct. Mohawk printing some green candles right now. Got it the second time. Yes, I did. It took me a minute, Chris. I was like, what is this dude saying right now? But then I got it. 4015 now, Clay. Just imagine if you did the Wolverine beard. I know, dude. I know. It would be crazy. We're doing what we can. And this is good. AMC drops in chunks. But it's bouncing now. Out of those calls, 18.4 gain. Percent gain? Oil tipped? Is that what you got? 18% or $18.40 gain? What's going on in Spirit? I have no idea, Ed. It's running, isn't it? Would bro shave his head post-squeeze? Brian, I think I said I'm shaving my head post-squeeze at $125,000 and never shaving my beard again at $125,000. I'm pretty sure that's what we agreed upon. I'm not sure. Is that what we agreed upon? 18. Nice. Clego piece. We go to the boom boom stick again. Nah, dude, we'll just break for lunch in 11 minutes. I mean, I kind of have to pee, but I don't need to go pee. I can make 11 minutes. Brian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we agreed upon, man. I think. How are you? Tyler, I'm good. How are you, man? Hopefully you're doing pretty good today. Let's see. Oh, no, Eric, what happened? Should I keep the Mohawk or switch it back, or what do we do? We got a red candle. Okay, I just tell it to go green. Go green, candle. Just go back green. It'll be okay. Sold at 40.22. Very nice oil tip. I had 4 calls when it dipped. Filled at 40.08. Not premium. Stock price. Okay, good deal. And sold at 40.22. Dang, dude. 14% gain equals a 20% gain. I love it. Oil tipped. Are you doing that with since you're planning on day trading those options, are you strictly doing that with options that expire today? Like when you do it yesterday, you're doing today's expiration date, and that's what you're doing now, is using today's expiration date? Because clearly those are going to be extremely cheap. Never shave your head, Clay. That dew is your strength, like Samson. It is, man. It is. I shaved my head one time for a cancer fundraiser for this little girl at church that had cancer. And, I mean, I'm glad I did it. Clearly. I'm glad I did it. But, dude, shaved head is not a good look. This was today's expiration. Very nice, oil tipped. Ripping another 18%. I love it, dude. 295% gain on 10 shares of SPRT, all going to AMC shares. Very nice, Jeff. Destroying it today. Good man, I like your content. What do you do for a living? Hang out with you, Tyler. That's exactly what I do. You've not been talking to the candles. That's why they're dropping. Oh, no. Okay, I'll talk to him. Come on, Candle. It's all right. I know we had a good run, but now you just need to bounce again. We don't need to continue this downtrend. All you gotta do is turn around and bounce. It'll be okay. Everybody likes a green candle better than a red candle. Clay, you're the sweetest human ever. Rocket! Second to you, my man. Second to you. Wow, SPRT is making people rich today. Yeah, dude. But think about it. Was it $9 or something yesterday? $10? And then who would have expected it to rip up to 40? Was it at $20 yesterday? I don't even know what it hit. Either way. It was a very risky play if you were going to jump in yesterday. Some places need to be shaved, not your beard. Tom P. Leave the beard and shave the head. My grandma and grandpa would call me a backslider. Well, dude, guess what? That just means you got more room for improvement, Rocket. Clay, teaches technical analysis. I don't know Chet. Chet is right above you in the chat, man. We can constantly go over technical analysis if you want. Caesar, thank you very much for the super chat. Caesar Clay, bro, I've been trying to learn how to read graphs and technical analysis, etc. How did you learn? Caesar, man, I want to tell you, man, I've been around the stock market for a very, very long time. Okay, for a very long time, probably longer than some of these kids on TikTok have been alive. But, dude, I don't know. So if you don't know anything, I'm going to say get lost on Investopedia for a while. Just go in there, start reading what stuff means, man. If you want to type in something like technical analysis, you can read it. And then they've always got a suggestion that you can go to the next thing or go to the next thing or go to the next thing. I prefer looking at lines of support and resistance, right? Everybody's got their I don't know if you want to call it bread and butter, but everybody's got their idea of what they like to use most. A lot of people like to use moving average crossovers. And I guess it also depends on how quickly you want to trade and stuff as well. Recently, people on YouTube have been talking a lot about the RSI and the MACD. MACD, moving average convergence and divergence. It's basically when moving averages come together and pull apart. It could be an excellent indicator to use if you're going to be getting in and getting out. But if you're going to do it on a daily, like an intraday basis, you're going to need to use something like a 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute graph. I prefer 5 minute graphs if you're looking at shorter time frames. 1 minutes are just so hard, man. So unless you want to trade kind of like oil tipped is right now by getting in and ripping a 12 cent gain or whatever on the stock, then I would suggest using a little bit longer of a time period, like a 5 minute bar. But if you want to, like if you're a swing trader, maybe you can do it on the daily bar and look at a daily MACD, or three period moving average and an 8 period moving average, or what a lot of day traders use as well. When the 3 crosses above the 8, you can get into the position. When a 3 crosses below the 8, you can either short or get out of the position, depending on how risky you are. So moving average crossovers are something that a lot of people use. MACD is what a lot of people use. RSI and stochastics, you can use those as well. It's kind of nice because when it cools off and it's below the 20 or 30, depending on whether you're using RSI or a stochastic, When it bounces back up above that level, that can be an entry point. Ride it till it goes all the way to the top and then bounces back down below that level, or have your entry exit criteria set out for you to begin with. There are literally almost endless ways that you can time your entries and exits. It's whatever you're going to find works out best for you. I tend to move more towards support and resistance lines. That's just what I like to flock to when it comes to using technical analysis. I feel like they hold up a little bit better than some of the other entries and exits, but nothing is guaranteed when it comes to technical analysis, and nothing is guaranteed to make you money. It's just what you're comfortable with, your style of trading, and what you decide to go with long term. But dude, if you like, it depends on your knowledge level too. If you know nothing, I'd say just go get lost on Investopedia for a couple days, couple weeks, get a good understanding of what's going on, and then practice. Practice, man. If you don't want to practice with your own money, practice with a paper portfolio. And you go out, you trade moving averages for a while. If you decide that you like moving average crossovers and you like them on a 5-minute chart, or you like them on a daily chart, dude, you got your plan and you roll with it. And then if you decide that you don't like that plan anymore, switch it up. You're allowed to switch your investment style as you learn and as you grow and decide who you are. If RSI starts to hit or cross 30 on the downside, I'm buying calls. Nice, oil tipped. Are you buying it when it hits, or are you buying when it goes down and starts to bounce back up? Because here's my thought process when you're getting into that. So if you let it cross below the 30, okay, excellent. It doesn't mean that it's going to stall and bounce back, though, right? It can stay oversold. It can stay down here below 30. But if you buy it as it's rising back up above, at least you give yourself the chance to get in as it's rising. And then you've got that more, there's more of a likelihood that it's going to continue doing that instead of timing it. Like, you'd have to be unlucky to time it at the exact bottom and it continues to go down or whatever. But if you buy it as it's rising back above, at least you give yourself the opportunity to say, okay, I got in as it was bouncing back up, and it's likely to continue bouncing. I didn't get in as it was falling and watch it continue to fall after I got done. Clay, doing power tonight? Yeah, crypto. So I think we're going to be on for another 3 minutes or so, and then we'll be on a little bit later. Been thinking, I like your conservative thinking, to not assume too much, which I want to get into smart long-term stocks to just let ride. Also some risky good stocks, not so much long-term. Yeah, Chris. And you can have a portion of your portfolio set aside for some longer-term gains that you don't have to worry about. And whether you decide to do that with, 80% of your portfolio and day trade 20%, or 80% of your portfolio and swing trade 20%, you don't have to have 100% of your portfolio invested in one stock for every single swing move or every single day trade either. Only you know what's going to work out for you. And you're going to know it when you can sleep at night, when you don't have to worry about the stock going down, when you're at ease, dude. Some people can be at ease playing a pharmaceutical company that's got FDA approval waiting. They can sleep at night and not even worry, knowing the stock's going to lose 90% or gain 3,000% the next day. Somehow they can sleep at night. If that's not you, you don't play stocks like that. Maybe if it is you and you want to take a little lottery pick and you want to invest 100, 1,000, whatever your risk tolerance is, and you want to play that a little bit, absolutely go for it. But not everybody can worry and lose sleep over what they're doing. Clay, where's the Texas Cricket at? Adrian, he's not in the house today. I bought Spirit yesterday at 18 and sold for 32. It's 58 right now. Xavier, you still made a killing, man. Nobody is going to be able to take 100% out of the profit out of every stock, man. You did good. You made money. You got to remember that. Good stuff, Clay, bro. AMC Trapper, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. I have my first 1,000 to invest. How low do you think AMC will go today? Toxic. I got that line down there, man, hoping it touches the previous low that we hit today and bounces off of that. Clay, I started with 1,000 on March last year, and then deposit little by little, and my investment is at 11,000, and my portfolio is about 200,000 now. It is pure luck. If I knew technical analysis, that would be over $1 million. Mr. Simon, that is an excellent gain, though, dude. That is an excellent gain. You know it is. And, hey, I'm going to tell you this right now, though, too, okay? You may be getting a little bit more conservative as your money continues to grow, but I see a lot of people that they know technical analysis, right? They hit a couple winners, they get a couple 100,000 subscribers, and all of a sudden they can predict exactly what's going to happen. That, my friend, could be the absolute downfall of your portfolio too. Always stay humble. Even if you've got a very good understanding of technical analysis, please stay humble, because if you don't, the market will humble you. All right? The market will absolutely come in and show you who's boss if you think that you know everything and just you can predict what's going to happen. Nobody can tell you what's going to happen tomorrow, no matter how the pattern's set up. So, yes, you've done extremely well, Simon, and I hope that you continue to do well, but don't think that if you were some sort of a technical analysis genius, man, that you would have done even better. You've done excellent. That's my point. My unluckiness is luckiness. When I get unlucky, I get lucky afterwards. It's a law of the universe, actually. The thing is to be smart about how that works. Yeah, man, and don't, I don't know, don't let pride take over if you start to learn stuff and you start to feel like you know exactly what's going to happen with the stock market. See the line, go back, have a little chat with it there, have a word, and there you go. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes you just got to talk to the candles. It works. No joke. Look how volatile Sava has been. Yes, guys. Support, Peters in support, money from support will flow into AMC. I sure hope so, Loop. I sure hope it does. Just dumb 8, but I think I know a good bit. Good deal, Neo Wolf, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Thanks, Clay. Absolutely, Simon. You're killing it, man. AMC is no longer a stock. It's a crime scene. Such manipulation. Johnstown. It is not a crime scene, man. Look, we are back in the green for the day, dude. We're back in the green. We're bouncing, baby. We are bouncing. It's looking nice right now. Oh, my broker thinks I'm an absolute maniac. Wild man for investing in the meme stock info. Or meme stock. He's laughing. Info. It was LMFAO. Okay, good deal, man. Look, your broker can think you're crazy. Well, guess what? You're going to be making money. So what does it matter? Who thinks you're crazy? Dude, typically when people make decisions that other people don't agree with, they think they're crazy. But you're in good company here, because that wouldn't be the first time I've been called crazy. Trapper says, yeah, we got that bounce going on. Yep, Spirit is a distraction, but also lots of Spirit gains can come into MC GME. Yes, irrelevant. I agree with that. Did I miss anything? And cool, Bacontron. You did not, but you came in as we are leaving. It is 1 o'clock. We're going to take a break. Who is your daddy and what does he do? My dad is not Citadel, and my dad may be Jack Stack Silver. Nobody knows. Maybe. All right, guys. 1 o'clock right now. I think we're going to break and then come back for lunch, or take a lunch break and then come back around 3 o'clock into the power hour and enjoy it. Darn, I missed that scalp. Oil tipped. How'd you miss it, man? We didn't tap 30 again, did we? Because you were back in here. You were back in here, so we didn't tap 30, so you didn't get in. Ah, nothing wrong with that, though, dude. Nothing wrong with that. That's if you're using RSI, is what you were going to be using there, right? All right, guys, let's take a break. Let's come back after lunch. Enjoy it. 3 p.m. Eastern time. We will be back. Get your name in the chat right now if you want to shout out. All the links in the description below. Check those out. Let's see. Claybro883 on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to follow me there, make sure to do it. And yeah, share the afternoon live stream with somebody. Let's bring some more people in here. Let's get 40,000 subscribers before September ends. I think we can do it. I think we can do it, guys. Take care, Clay. See you soon. Absolutely 11 on Simon. John Sullivan. Have a good lunch, man. Geeky Goodies. Pringleton. Oil Tipped. Let it. 2010. Am Cool. Bacon Sean. Chris. AMC Trapper. Peace out for now. See you later, man. Everybody enjoy your lunch. Peter. Irrelevant. Darren. Infinite. Neo Wolf. And who else we got in here? We did not see Lauren or Natalie today. I hope they're not too busy. Joan De Jesus, Caesar, we will be back, guys. Make sure to come back in 2 hours. We will be back after lunch. And, yeah, all the good shout-outs, all that good stuff. And if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.